Pitch Black is officially here and the market has changed dramatically. Before release, booster boxes were approaching $280, some chase cards were selling for about $1,000, but keep in mind this is before it even came out. And it looked like this was going to be a better set than Chaos Rising and Perfect Order. But now that the product is actually out and it's reaching the hands of collectors, booster boxes and singles are already correcting. Today we're going to cut through that pre-sale hype, we're going to look at current sealed prices, reveal every card that's worth between $50 and $100, and any cards that are over 100. And we're going to compare Pitch Black with some of the more recent releases in Mega Evolution. Now, is Pitch Black worth investing? You can decide at the end of this video. So let's start with current sealed prices. They're approximately $200 to $220 at online retailers. ETBs you could find on the secondary market and retailers for around $80 to $95. If you're lucky, if you're botting, whatever method you're using, you can find it at MSRP at all the big sandbox retailers such as Best Buy and Target and Walmart. Now that it's past its market release date, you should expect all these sealed products to drop dramatically. I expect as much as a 20% drop in the next month or so coming up to the 30th anniversary release products. And one of the things we want to look at, especially for every set, and this kind of calculates into is this investable, is the depth of these cards. We're going to start looking at cards that are above $50 to $100 and those above $100. So let's get started with that. Based off of the release date prices, thankfully some of these have went down from all the pre-release hype, and people have been trying to sell these things on eBay and things like that. Obviously, before release it commands a higher price, but let's look at some of these. First up, we got Gwyn's Special Illustration Rare. It's currently around $60 ungraded. I think it's super cool. I love collecting full art trainers, and you're gonna see somebody like me buying up these cards. I might wait a little bit longer before I get into this. Long-term value, I can't see this going too crazy unless it's a playable card, which I have not done my research yet when it comes to playability. Mega Chandelier EX, it's currently around $80 as we move up to the $100 mark. This is the next strongest card, and I think it's the strongest card under $100 when it comes to commanding the market. And before we get started on the $100 cards, I want to start looking at quote-unquote honorable mentions that are below $50. Some of these cards I think might surprise us in the future, especially with this first one, and it's Misty's Vitality. Oddly enough, there's no special illustration rare for this card, only a hyper rare, and I think, with the draw of this being one of the original trainers in the series, and the waifu hype, I think this can grow over time, but we'll let the market decide in the long term, right? It's currently sitting at $45. I anticipate it to drop maybe as low as $30 in the long run, and maybe in the extreme long-term future, I'm talking about 5 to 10 years, this thing could go up a lot higher. Think of like Sabrina and all of those other cards, full art trainers from previous eras. Next up is Gladion's Final Battle. It's currently sitting at $44. I anticipate this to drop even more, but definitely a cool card nonetheless. All right, now for the meat and potatoes of Pitch Black, and it is the cards worth over $100. Currently, there's 4 cards over $100. There's a very good chance these are going to drop below, so these 4 might not be 4 in the future, might just be 1, might just be 2. So let's start looking at some of these as we work our way up. So first up, we got Mega Zorora EX, currently sitting at $100. Maybe a little bit above. Because it's so close to the cutoff, and I fully anticipate this to drop, this is probably the weakest one. Second up, we have Morpeko EX, currently sitting at approximately $126 on release date. Morpeko may not be the legendary status of Darkrai in this set, but its popularity and standout artwork have definitely helped it remain one of the stronger non-Darkrai cards in this set. So keep an eye on it. I don't think it's going to do superbly well compared to other cards in this set, but it's definitely up there right now. All right, so second to last up, we have the Mega Darkrai EX. This is the gold Darkrai in the set, and as usual with every Mega Evolution gold card, it's going to be probably the second most sought after card in every set. And in this case, it is no different. Still a massive chase card. It's nowhere near its early estimates at pre-sale. I don't think this one's going to drop too much, guys. For over $300 compared to all the other gold cards, I don't think it's going to drop too much. I think it might drop another 10% and quickly climb right back up. And let's be honest, is this really a surprise? It's the Mega Darkrai EX Special Illustration Rare. It is the most valuable card in Pitch Black with an ungraded value of over $400. This is the true centerpiece of the set. This is going to be the chase on everyone's radar for Pitch Black. The artwork, the popularity of the Mon, the position of it being the primary chase in this set. It all kind of sums it up for the ultimate chase in all the previous sets, right? So it's got the it factor. This one's definitely going to be a long-term growth card. I anticipate, just like with any other set, and I feel like I could say this for every release video, this card's going to drop in value in the near term. From now to 6 months later, I could see this drop maybe $30, $40, maybe $50 at most. I can't see this go below, in a crazy world, I still can't see this drop below 200 if everything were to go to crap. So what do I like about Pitch Black? It's probably the better sets out of Chaos Rising and Perfect Order. If you were to get the three, I would say Pitch Black is the strongest of the three. It's a dark theme set. It's usually dark themes do very well with the Pokemon community. I myself love it. The box design is fantastic on the booster. The ETBs with Darkrai on it looks amazing. The Darkrai SIR I think it's wonderful. I love art like that. It's very reminiscent of the Giratina in Lost Origins. It's very reminiscent of like the Magikarp and Paldea Evolved. It's just like that style, right? It's got the it factor. So to wrap it all up, talking about all these brackets, talking about everything else going on in this set, is Pitch Black worth investing in? Short answer is yes, but, there's a caveat. I don't think there's a comma. I wouldn't buy it now. I would wait a little bit longer before I put in any position into this set. And like I mentioned before, out of the last three sets, Pitch Black, Chaos Rising, Perfect Order, this is the one I would go for. You have 4 cards currently above 100, 6 total above 50. That's probably going to drop to about 4 cards over $50, I think, in the long term. And I think 1 or 2 cards might climb above 50, especially Misty's Vitality. Booster boxes have already corrected significantly from pre-sale, and that's always expected, but I also expect this to continue to go down in the near term, especially in the 6-month window as 30th anniversary comes out, 30th celebrations. This is not the deepest set in the world. It's definitely got some breadth to it, but it's got such a strong headliner mon, right? You have Mega Darkrai in a fantastic art in a special illustration rare. It's a beautiful card. It is a stunner in my opinion, but is it going to be like a Phantasmal Flames where this one card can carry it? I think it could carry it, but not as strong as the Charizard. So keep that in mind. Is it worth buying at $200? Yes, if you're going to hold it for long term. Do you think this chase card is going to, this and the gold version of the Darkrai going to carry the set? Yes, I think in the long term it might. but definitely this is not the strongest set of the generation. I just can't wait for what Pokemon's going to do in the future. I have my own opinion about what's going on with arts now, and time will be the teller on what's actually happening in the Pokemon company. Hope you enjoyed this video. Do you think Mega Darkrai EX in the gold and in the special illustration rare is enough to carry this set? Do you think it's like Phantasmal Flames? Love to hear your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to see your perspective, right? I could be wrong, you could be right, and that's completely okay. So thanks for watching. Thanks for taking your time out of your day to get a quick Pokemon market update. Catch you guys next time.